Each wheat planted and harvested by a player earns them 1 cent, and to participate I invited these 4 subscribers. They have 2 hours from now to make as much money as possible.
I've already started collecting the seeds.
With grass on their chunks, they collect seeds to plant and grow wheat.
So I'll plant right away.
You probably noticed, but they're all placed on a different chunk, and when time runs out, only the subscriber who has the most wheat in their possession will win the associated money. And yes, I'm very sadistic, I won't spoil anything, but this is definitely my video with the most twists.
Oh! He tried to trick me while hiding, and I didn't see him. Plus, I'm rich.
Without me? Damn, what a scam this is.
What is he doing?
Asshole.
This kind of game is really punishing. If you just make one bad choice or a single wrong move, and then you've lost.
Pax is right. To finish with the most wheat, you need to outproduce everyone else.
So the main problem, to grow wheat, what do I need? I need water. Except right now, I don't have much water. Actually, I don't have any at all.
Ankertat is right. Here, wheat grows in about 6 minutes on average without water, but with a water source nearby, those 6 minutes turn into 3 minutes. So it's safe to say that finding water is a huge advantage.
There's water. I hear water. Okay, perfect.
With this discovery, Agniot is taking a big lead.
So here, basically, this video is a farmer roleplay. I think Nixie felt a bit of pressure. The Ministry of Agriculture, they told him, well, bro, you have to keep... Well, so let's try to forget about that.
And Ankritate's death allows me to introduce a key concept in this game, which will be the source of the biggest conflicts in this video. And guys, I promise you, I'm not making this up. The entertainment in this video is at its peak. As you saw, when a player dies, they don't lose their gear. However, and this is where it gets interesting, they lose their wheat. To better understand what's next, let's imagine that I, Flyonyx, am a player. Let's say I just farmed some wheat, so I have it in my inventory. The only way to sell it is to go see this guy. If no other player is interacting with him, a trading interface opens up where I have to wait about 10 seconds to turn my wheat into money. So there you go, I just sold 100 wheat for a value of €1, but the problem is the wheat buyer is located at the center of the 4 chunks, and so you probably see where I'm going with this. If another player comes along and kills me while I have wheat in my possession, they'll get it.
By the way, I'll need to get some blocks to make a small bridge to go to the village.
Yeah, Pax didn't waste a second.
Great, a small bridge.
There it is. If you watch this part of my replay, he puts right there a Steve who's dancing.
Sorry everyone, I just had to. While waiting for a fare on his chunk, Pax will share his fears with us.
Also, in about an hour, we're going to have a little fight, which is honestly really scary knowing that I have no fighting skills at all.
And here's the last important piece of information that I haven't told you yet. When the timer reaches 1 hour, a PvP fight will be organized in an arena. Whoever dies first will be permanently eliminated from the event. So you have to weigh the risk and reward, then focus on producing wheat, or rather on protecting yourself so you don't get eliminated in the PvP. So I went and asked each of them the question.
My little strategy right now, well, first of all, I already lost too much time at the beginning. My real strategy now is to get as much iron and ore as possible.
So my plan is, instead of doing what the others are doing, big farms and stuff like that, which will take up all their time, what I'm going to do is more of a strategy like figuring out how long wheat takes to grow and farming it in a relaxed way.
My little strategy is to avoid getting outpaced in terms of gear. Well, I'll make a composter, which will allow me to get bone meal and therefore have even more wheat.
Right now, my strategy is to get myself a full set of iron armor, and then I'll try to make a semi-automatic wheat farm.
There you go, you've had a glimpse of everyone's strategies. For now, they have no way to communicate, but that won't last long because in 15 minutes I'll set up a phone so they can discuss some strategies. You'll see things get interesting. Meanwhile, they're focused on their own goals.
Diamond, you love to see it. They must all be panicking right now.
Damn that bastard. Someone already got the diamonds. That means they rushed down. In my opinion, he must have gone down like a madman. Someone probably already has water too.
2 people, Agnio and Roro Legato, have found water. If Pax and Lancretate don't want to lag behind on wheat, they'll need to find it soon.
I see over there on the host chunk, I see here, there's a little thing with some moss. So I assume that where there's moss, there will also be quite a bit of water nearby. So I'm going to try to go down.
I'd really like to come across some water. I'd really like that.
There, but I'm rich. This is just beautiful.
It's so beautiful. There's already some diamond. Gotta stay hopeful. So I'm going to get the iron just to make myself an iron pickaxe. And you need a good dose of skill. Yeah, you're right. I'll shut up. Let's go. Underneath me, there's a moss thing. Let's go. I've got water. Let's go. That's good. That's really good.
And Kripate found water. The only one who hasn't found it yet is Lapex, but he has a completely different strategy in mind.
First, finding diamond helps keep you safe. Farming for hours only to get eliminated in a fight would be annoying. now.
You're probably saying that Apex seems like a super chill guy, and that he wouldn't dare lie or even betray anyone. Honestly, I thought the same thing, but you can't always trust appearances.
However, I'll do my best to ensure the others win as little as possible.
So guys, in terms of content, I can tell you, it's looking pretty good. However, for now, he's behind, but he'll catch up by finding a ton of diamonds.
Wow, diamonds, that's awesome. Plus, we've got water.
And there you go, everyone has finally found their water source, so they can now improve their field efficiently. Now it all comes down to who manages their production the best.
That's wheat, money you plant. If only it were that simple in real life.
So, automatic farms to harvest wheat, I don't know if that's really efficient. Not that automatic farms are bad, like they're fine, but the fact that it's wheat just makes it more annoying than anything else. Otherwise, I'd have to go through a lot of trouble. I'd need to get pistons, redstone, and more in an hour, but I'm not sure I have that much time.
At the start of the event, Lapax had been more focused on PvP, so he's only now starting his field.
And what I'm going to do next is terraforming, because you see, this is all we have as an island, and I think I'm going to gather all the dirt just to expand my island. And even, I'm going to try to do something like a funnel, or really, I have too many ideas. I feel like I'm not going to stick to them.
Well, he has big ambitions. We'll come back later to see his progress. On his side, Agno is doing a massive territory expansion, so...
We're going to expand the platform as much as we can. To be able to make up to 6 fields, I'm not going to sell my wheat right away, because it's too risky to sell your wheat now.
It's been 20 minutes since the event began, and seeing the players' fields, you behind your screen might think they'll have almost no money after 2 hours. But I can tell you that's not true, because wheat production is exponential. Let me explain. Here, I have just 1 wheat. Breaking it gives me 1 wheat to sell and 3 seeds to plant, each yielding more wheat. When those 3 grow, I get 3 wheat to sell and 9 seeds to plant, continuing the cycle. So more growth cycles mean more money for players. Eventually, they'll get rich. Meanwhile, let's visit Roro Le Gâteau, who ventured deep into his chunk.
You know what? I know my wheat won't have time to grow. So actually, I'm just going to dig even deeper, hoping to maybe find some diamonds again. So I can make myself some armor, a shield. Yeah, but wait, all those diamonds. Yeah, that's fun. And what the heck? Why are there so many diamonds? Are you sure it's Fly who put them there?
Yeah, okay.
He caught me. Usually there comes a point where there's so much wheat that I have to keep moving to collect it. Like a billionaire always on the move, by private jet naturally.
You're a follower. We see you taking 170 flights each year.
But I'm going to stop messing around now. I need to collect my wheat and also plant my seeds. Make sure to replant them properly. For now, I'm just going to make a bunch of bread. Really, the rest doesn't matter. Otherwise, well, I'll just die, simply. Okay.
Guys, it's true that dying isn't very cool, and yet from what Apex is about to say, he seems to enjoy it.
By the way, I found a new strategy to make up for the lack of food. You have to kill yourself, so don't do it. Don't do it. But in Minecraft, it's actually a pretty good technique. In that case, it helps you not consume too much.
Honestly, jokes aside, it's really clever. If he kills himself without any wheat on him, then he gets his hunger bar completely back. Meanwhile, other players like Roro Le Gâteau waste wheat to make bread.
I have an idea. I'll go down with the water. I end up in a cave and there's a ton of diamond. That's actually a great idea. There's lava too. What could I do with this lava? During PvP, lava will give me a huge advantage, honestly. What's here? There are more diamonds. Nice. This is a great strategy. Wait, I'm really proud of myself right now.
But yeah, so at the start of the game, I'm gonna try to maybe see if the others are turning in any wheat. And if they do that, then either we try to negotiate and everything goes well for them and we make an alliance or something like that, or I get angry and pull out my magnificent and long sword.
And Roro is going to follow his words to the letter because he's going to see Encreux Crépart in the distance trying to sell his wheat.
If someone comes to hit me,
I'm going to come and take him out.
well, yeah, go ahead. Go on, do it.
I'm going to leave him alone. Encreux Crépart, I'm leaving him alone.
Roro unknowingly made a big mistake by turning Encreux Crépart against him.
It's Roro. Roro seems a bit impulsive. He charges at me when I try to trade, hoping for lots of wheat and more. Tusk, that's not how it works, my boy.
By the way, visiting other people's islands is forbidden. That's why Roro returned home.
Maybe I'll team up with him.
Okay, now it might be complicated given what he did.
I'm also going to clear as many trees as possible over there. Definition of clearing.
To clear wooded land for cultivation or make an uncultivated land suitable for farming. Well guys, there you go. At least you learned something today. Just for that, I think it deserves a quick sub. By subscribing to this channel, you can participate in these videos as I announce opportunities in my community posts.
I think I'm starting to do pretty well now.
Now, I'm expanding my little platform. I'm at peace. Love is in the chunk after all. I want that movie poster. Love is in the chunk. New TF1 series.
The event started 30 minutes ago already, and here's the first surprise of this video. I'm making a phone appear on each of the 4 islands. Well, do I really need to explain how a phone works? Well, the players are a bit shy at first, so they're not really using it much for now. Roro on his end is going to try to sell some wheat.
If I see that they won't have time to take my wheat... Yes, I didn't get attacked. It's so great. Okay, I'm going to try calling in secret.
The phone only allows one-on-one calls. Also, the players didn't know each other before this video.
Dude, I see that just like me, you're producing quite a lot of wheat. Me too. What's happening is that I'm starting to have a lot of wheat crops.
Same here.
Except I see our two other friends there, our two other competitors who aren't farming wheat, but on the other hand, they're really well equipped. What I suggest is that we make sure we can defend ourselves in case those two goofballs attack us.
There. So during the PvP phase of...
During the PvP phase, when someone drops off wheat, the other should defend them.
Yeah, that sounds good to me, honestly.
A first alliance has formed, but it began poorly. But will it be strong enough? Roro is a major wheat producer, so what does Ankre gain by not eliminating him? Anyway, their discussion continues and Ankre goes even further and suggests killing Pax during the PvP phase.
I don't think he's a threat since I rarely see him around. He must be farming on his land and could be hiding something big. He's keeping his strategy well hidden.
So Ankre suggested killing Pax. Roro agrees and sticks with that target. Logically, all it would take is to call Agnew and convince him to join them, but Ankre is going to use a completely different strategy.
Hey, someone's calling me. Someone's calling me. Ankritata, go ahead. I say yes.
And yes, he's calling Pax.
Yeah, hello. I just had a call with Roro and I realized there's actually quite a bit of wheat. Like, he showed me his progress. I think he's already made over €1 or so. So he really put in a lot of effort. So now...
Guys, it's crazy. He suggests targeting Roro during the PvP. Well, I don't know what he's up to. It's really a dangerous game, but in any case, he must have something in mind. Anyway, Pax, he accepts the offer. After this discussion, Ankretard ends up calling Agnew and tells him the name of the person to target. Well, and of course, to keep you in suspense for a bit, I'm going to keep that secret for now. In any case, Agnew and he are going to do a trust test.
I trust you, but let's do a trust test. I know I won't betray you, but I'm not sure about you. So, do you have any wheat to sell?
Yeah, I have quite a bit of wheat to sell.
If you're up for it, let's sell our wheat and protect each other.
Yeah, I'm really interested. Just note that if there's any betrayal, the alliance is over, so be careful.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm coming. No one's coming. They're both mining. Roro's coming up. Not sure what he's doing. Okay, go ahead. I'll do the honors. I'm probably going to mess up on one side. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Nice. Go ahead, thanks. You're welcome.
The wheat sale was a success. Well now, I'll sum up too. Here's what was said to Roro. Ankretarte and Agnew want to kill Apex in PvP. But on his side, here's what was said to Apex. Ankretarte and Agnew want to kill Roro in PvP. So who do you think Ankretarte lied to? Roro or Apex? Either way, everyone has doubts.
Actually, right now I'm starting to think that maybe Agnew and Ankretarte have agreed to kill me. But then, why would they lie to me? At the start of the game, why would they lie to me? Because honestly, if I agree to kill Apex, it's all good for them since they know they won't be eliminated.
Except Apex also has suspicions.
I feel like I'm going to be betrayed. And honestly, I really don't like that. Maybe I'm just being too suspicious, but at the same time, I don't really know what to think about it.
Even Agnew, who wasn't mentioned as a target, is starting to have doubts.
Well, I admit that his suggestion makes me a little scared. I keep thinking that at any moment, he could turn against me because I have the best gear. But he's right. When it comes to wheat, we're terrible. I'll stick with his strategy and hope he doesn't turn against me.
Ankretarte took the lead, but may have revealed too much as a strategist. To explain what's next, I'll share the conversation between Ankretarte and Agnew about choosing a PvP target. Let's rewind a few minutes.
We're going to start making alliances. Neither you nor I want to get killed during the PvP, so let's do something. You know, no, Roro, the cake guy. Yeah, I went, tried to sell some stuff, he tried to get me out and all that. For now, I'm almost 100% sure that he's the one who's first among all the players in terms of wheat. And the problem is he's ahead. He's ahead of us, which means, well, we're screwed actually. So I thought, honestly, during the PvP phase, the two of us should go against him. And I'll try to bring Pax along too, so we can get rid of him, because for now, he seems to be the biggest threat.
In summary, Ankretarte is clearly targeting Roro. But isn't there a risk that this whole strategy could lead to his downfall? The other three players might want to eliminate him and soon form a secret alliance behind his back.
I think there's something fishy going on here. Maybe they've been feeding me nonsense from the start, and since I'm not good at PvP, well, maybe they all just want to gang up on me. I'll try to call Agnew. Yeah, man. Hello? So I called earlier Ankretarte and he told me that, well, we agreed to simply attack Pax during the PvP phase.
Currently, it's chaotic for Ankretarte. Everyone could unite against him and he knows it.
There's something that scares me about this. I'm thinking, if I end up being betrayed by the other two, right now I bet Roro is calling him to say, come on, let's betray him, it seems weird to me. Currently, he seems nice, but his shaky voice makes me suspect he's hiding something. His voice differed from during preparation. preparation, so I think something is happening. The fact that he wants to prove his trust to me by saying, hey, let's not kill each other, let's do this, this, and this, and everything will be fine. It's suspicious, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see, we'll see. Maybe he's just a little stressed. He could really win it all. I don't believe it for a second, but maybe...
That's it, you know. Okay guys, to build suspense, we'll keep Roro and Agnio's conversation secret for now. In the meantime, since everyone feels at risk, they're all going to mine ore to protect themselves during the PvP phase.
You know what? Right now, I really need to make sure I'm safe when it comes to fighting because it can't go on like this. So, holy crap. So now...
Now?
That feels good. Let's go.
Well, let's hope we find some diamond, because honestly, if I make myself diamond armor, I'll be pretty safe. Because I can't let it show that I don't have many resources, but I also can't let it show that I have a lot either. Because if I have a lot, I'll get attacked from all sides. Whereas if I don't have much, well, I'll get attacked by someone who has a lot. That's why, you know, either that or let people think that I have good reserves or something like that. But the fact that I put my crops where everyone can see them isn't very strategic.
And I'm going to make myself an axe. I haven't seen too many axes with the other participants. First, I'm going to make all the pieces of armor that I need.
Question: what do you think about Trump? I doubt Fly will let that slide. It's actually stressful since we know everything about ourselves, but others can't know anything. That's what really messes with me.
Actually, I don't know, I'm scared, because honestly, I'm too naive. There's gonna be a moment when I get screwed over, really, because right now I trust everyone. But who says they're not making plans against me because I have the best stuff? So yeah, I'm scared.
At one point, Agnio decides to call Apex and Ankritarti their brand.
Agnio and Apex calling each other, I don't see the point of him calling. Yes, maybe to make sure of the strategy.
Now he's going to decide to call Roro and lie to him.
I did something with Apex. Basically, I called him and made him believe we were targeting you. He'll be comfortable during the whole preparation phase, just relaxed. For PvP, it's settled. Yeah. So he won't, on his side, come up with any other strats. And well, on our side, we're actually going to 3v1 him. Okay.
Does Roro know Ankritarti is lying to him? Did the other 3 players form an alliance against Ankritarti? You'll find out now as an hour has passed and it's time for PvP.
This is going to be something. I assure you, I'm stressed.
Here's the current summary of everyone's money. Well, it's not much, but they were much more focused on PvP, and you'll see during the next hour they're going to farm a lot, I'm telling you. But just before that, it's time for PvP. Open the gates, let's go. Go.
Yeah.
The bastards. The little sons of bitches. Sorry, excuse me. No.
No.
I won't leave. I won't leave. Yes, you will leave. No. Guys, I'm happy. I'm happy that we trusted each other. But still, I was really scared. Sorry, Roro.
No, sorry, Roro, sorry.
And yes, guys, it's Roro who died. Ankritarti's strategy worked really well. I'm teleporting them all back to their chunk. We're about to start the last hour of this challenge. But just before that, I have a little proposal to make to them. I just placed a red button and a green button at each player's place. So here's my offer. We cut each player's wheat count in half, but the wheat growth speed is doubled. If the proposal is accepted, then a wheat plant will grow on average in 1 minute and 30 seconds instead of 3 minutes.
Well, no. No, I'm fine with wheat for now, so I'd say no.
Ankritarti refuses again, so let's check on Lapax.
Let me think. Everyone's entire budget is cut in half. Alright, I'll accept.
That doesn't work for me. If I get cut in half while being the one with the most wheat, I'd be incredibly pissed. It would be hard to comprehend.
So there's 1 vote for and 1 vote against. Agnio will have to decide, so now it's you who will decide.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Well, on one hand, during the first hour, I only have 6 euros, so if I split, that'll make 4. So the next hour, I can make 12 euros, knowing that I can still increase my field. Yes, 100%.
You accept? Yes.
The majority has decided. Each player's wheat is halved, but seed growth speed is doubled. With these changes, I'm restarting the timer. Agnio immediately gets to work.
Yeah.
So, did you accept or refuse? Well,
Actually, I refused because I thought, like, it doesn't change anything.
I agreed because with our field size, we don't need to expand. We just need to break and replant, and it will regrow quickly.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been doing from the start. That's why I didn't make something too big.
With Roro eliminated, Agnio and Ankritarti decide to retrieve the remaining wheat.
Go ahead. Well, I'll wait for you on his chunk. He just had fields as far as the eye can see. I don't think he did anything. Wow, what's with this chest? It's only got seeds.
Well, after that, it's kind of making fun of Roro. Yeah, they're not really cool, so they're going to steal his wheat. But then again, since he's dead, is it really stealing? I'll let you judge. I'm not really sure.
How much do you have? I have a stack and 47. I'll throw this to you.
And he decides to split the wheat evenly in half.
Okay, well, great.
Once the wheat is sold and they return to their respective chunks,
At worst, right now, we just don't attack each other and we just race. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That seems to me the wisest option.
indeed, let me remind you that only the one with the most money at the end of the timer will win. Unfortunately, making friends in this concept is very complicated, so the question of money will come up quickly.
How much cash do you have?
Right now, I'm at 7.42.
I have 6. I have 680.
I think. And yeah, the guys, they're lying to each other. Actually, they don't know it, but they're only a few cents apart.
Now, I have a question. Pax, where do you think those fields are? Do you see his little pyramid of crap? I think inside it must be hollow.
That's a good theory. He wouldn't have spent the first hour just putting some wheat on a pyramid. Ancre and Cretate will try to gather some information.
Of course I accept. Hey,
How are you? I'm doing very well. The fields?
where are they? They're on my chunk.
It's possible you hid everything. You're going to tell me like you have your fields in a pyramid.
No, but I have a project.
A project? Okay, I think I know which one it is.
Maybe Pax is secretly preparing something big and will turn in all the wheat at once to surpass everyone. That would be incredible. But before finding out, he's going to ask an interesting question.
So, how do you think you compare to Agno? No.
Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. That's the thing, because actually there's a much bigger field and I see him harvesting much faster too. So I'm thinking, I'm 100% sure like he's really rich here.
But then, maybe if at the end we realize we're really not at his level, we could make an alliance and go all in and make sure that one of us two wins.
Pax is taking a big risk with that suggestion, but Encretate keeps it in mind.
I did well to sell, since now I likely have about 15 euros. I can split half to replant while breaking the other half, and the first half will regrow. And then, that's how it is. It'll keep farming like that until, for me, at 10 stacks, I have 6.60 euros, so I might be at 10 stacks soon, I think.
See, when I told you the money would grow faster?
Now I have 10 minutes to farm as much as possible and maybe buy an item, I'm not sure.
He's right, actually. In 10 minutes, I'll make them an offer they can accept depending on the money, and it could totally change the game. For the next few minutes, not much happened. Ancre, Encretate, and Agno are maintaining their field size and maximizing its use. Meanwhile, Pax continues with their secret plan.
We're going to make some little funnels.
Ancre and Cretate, on the other hand, went to deliver a lot of wheat. He added 5 euros to his kitty. Agno calls Ancre Encretate back, and as they keep talking, their trust grows.
Actually, you made me trust you a lot right from the start, so I want to trust you because on top of that, you've been honest about everything. You've always been honest.
But he's becoming more and more suspicious of a possible hidden farm at Pax's place.
Okay, where is Pax again?
Where is he? I don't know. He's underground. There's something underground. Look, whatever he's doing is never above ground at his base.
Absolutely. There's a place and he's trading. Are we going? Let's go.
Let's go, I'm going.
Come on, guys, that's messed up. His sale almost went through like half a second away.
Well, anyway, now we're sure we've made him mad at us.
They made an alliance against me. That's just what happens.
He's looking at us. He's in betrayal mode. Burn him in the public square.
There are only 30 minutes left, and as promised, here's my offer. I'm going to offer each player 4 chests. In the first one, there's a skeleton spawner worth 10 euros. In the second, there's an Infinity and Power 1 bow for 5 euros. The third has a netherite sword, diamond quality, also 5 euros. Finally, the last is filled with redstone for 10 euros. I'm also going to announce the amount of wheat each person has. This is the first time all players will know exactly how much wheat their opponents have. That will allow them to make the best choice for the offer that's coming up.
A skeleton spawner, aside from bone meal. My field grows so fast that I don't need it. But on the other hand, weapons to defend myself. Maybe I think I'm gonna go with defense. I'll take the chest with the bow, that's all.
I have a skeleton spawner here. What will I use it for? Well,
To make bone meal?
that's not stupid. Yes, it is stupid. That it won't be any use to me. That would be very useful, but not in the long run. That would help me, but it would make me waste time building. I'm not going to take anything.
Honestly, is there anything interesting? Actually, I'm tempted by the redstone, but I don't know what I could do with it. The netherite sword? Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll take the bow and go into debt.
My offers are finished. Pax and Agno have bought the bow, and here is the new money ranking. We're starting the final 30 minutes of this event. You'll see wheat production increase significantly. So, in your opinion, how much money could he reach? And most importantly, who will have the most money at the end? Let me know in the comments. And besides, well, it helps the video get recommended, which is always nice. Meanwhile, Agno and Ancre Encretate are calling each other to guess Pax's strategy.
Okay, so basically what's happening is you see your little crappy pyramid. In my opinion, it must repeat itself 4 times inside. And what he's planning to do is put water at the very top, which will spread across all the levels, making all that water fall, maybe into into a hopper with I don't know what. And that will make it so that in the end he ends up with 1,000 or so wheat.
Well, now they're really afraid that Pax has been farming in secret from the start, and to try to get some information, Agno is going to call him.
Hello, Agno.
How are you, man? Wow, you have a great one. It's really beautiful. I love it.
I like your sense of humor, I really do. Yeah.
What you've got is pretty ingenious from what I understand.
No, but I gave up everything after you killed me. It's a shame though, but, well, I want to share something with you. Start before you fall, really, before it's too late.
That's interesting. Would Pax really have given up? Maybe he didn't hide anything on his island after all, or maybe he's lying, we don't know. Meanwhile, Oncre Tarte adds 1.54 euros to his pot. A few minutes later, Pax is in the center and his two allies don't hesitate to go face him.
He's in the center, he's in the center. Yeah, he does. He's got the bow too.
He's got a bow too, but I don't care. I have one and he can't hit me on my island. What can he do?
Like my island. Well, it's very clear in war.
He advised me to sell all my wheat immediately and told me to go ahead.
No, it's definitely a strategy. His hopper is there. I saw it. He's still crafting. So he hasn't given up much, or he wouldn't have finished his system so early.
If worst comes to worst, come on. I'll move in on him as a distraction. You attack him. He's selling. He went down, but I thought he was selling.
But okay.
With just 20 minutes remaining, Encre Tate will notice that. Why is he sucking?
I don't know what he's trying to do with your loop.
He wants to go all the way down. He's got something. He's hiding it all the way down.
No, but what am I supposed to put, actually?
I don't know what his strategy is. I don't understand. Why does he keep whispering? I think he's bluffing and has nothing. But honestly, the content won't be great since it's always 2 against 1 and he's alone. We're actually being too mean.
Actually, we're too nice. If we were mean, we'd just take sides and target whoever was caught in the middle.
But actually, it's that the big one, she's really comfortable between the two of us. Because honestly...
Since the beginning, we've been chill. We called each other. We trusted each other right away. That's more proof. More proof for everyone who says that guys can't become friends in just a few minutes. We socialized in the first 2 minutes after we got our phones, man. But if that's not solid proof, I don't know what else to say.
Well, it's true that Encre Tate and Agno are really great allies, but unfortunately, like I told you at the beginning of this video, only the one with the most we at the end will win, and honestly, they're really close. And that's because their wheat production is almost equal. I feel like the ending is going to be really intense. After 5 minutes of intense farming, I'm finally going to reveal the pack strategy to you. Are you ready? Let's flash back to the start of this video.
I'm going to explain the second part of my plan to you. I may have said sure that I was going to farm wheat and all that, but as soon as I see that I'm at a disadvantage in the next hour, if I see that I'm not winning, I'm going to try to sabotage the others.
And yeah, guys, it's crazy, but actually Pax was too ambitious from the start, and he didn't hide anything at all on his island, he just ran out of time, so...
What I'm gonna do is collect as much wheat as possible. I'm gonna go near the NPC and block him with obsidian. Revenge is a dish best served. Wow, so...
That's what he's been doing all along. Now it makes sense. He told Agno to sell his wheat fast because he plans to block wheat sales. Finally, Encre Tate will realize it.
Look, he's still in the middle. What the hell is that bastard doing? Damn.
Yeah, but what a smart move. Actually...
That's why he's trying to fall. It's because what he's doing is falling right where the lalas are. Well, he gets a lala, but then he makes obsidian in the middle. Yeah, that's not stupid.
I'm doing it for you, Aurora. I'm doing it for you. They're the ones who sent me over there. I didn't want to. Well, my endgame is just going to be hitting them.
How much money do you have? Me?
I'm at 2365.
And you? 2483. Really, we're teaming up for nothing. In the end, it's just about who gets it and plays best.
Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, yes.
What's he doing in the back with that stupid thing?
There, it would be a premature end, but now it's useless. 2 farms unlock, it's the end of an era.
La Pax has finished its mission. The wheat buyer is unreachable. Encre Tate and Agno realize that if they do nothing, they won't be able to sell wheat at all anymore. So both of them decide to stop farming and think about a strategy.
Since I have a bow, I can just spam it. For now, you just break it. I'm not sure if that's grotesque.
Gothic. Encre Tate then makes himself a diamond pickaxe, which is the only way to break obsidian blocks quickly, and they're going to put their plan into action.
You didn't see? You didn't see? You didn't see? Go ahead. I'll keep shooting him with the bow. I'll spam the bow, and you break it.
Let me know if he's coming, okay? It's so annoying to break these blocks.
I'm faster. He's gonna kill me.
Heal up, heal up.
I'm going before I... Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. He has... No, he lost. He took 240. He took 2-2.
But I'm unbelievably bad at fighting.
Well, since there's no more lava at his place, he's going to fall back on another method.
Seriously, I'm stopping them from making money. Really, I'm honestly the parasite of this video. He's ruining my
bridge. In that sense, he's really just here to piss us off, honestly.
I have 27 euros and 80 cents. How much?
You're not suspicious at all. How did you get so much?
Suddenly, my field is 4 times bigger than yours.
10 minutes left. All I would have made is minus 3.4 euros. No, I'm going to pay off my debts. That's not possible.
Alright, Pax is feeling remorseful, so he's going to recover all his wheat that he planted. But given the enemies he's made, the biggest challenge will be selling it without getting killed.
Oh, I'm not in debt anymore. Well, it's like 1.5 actually, but come on, it's too much. I got too deep in debt just for a bow, really. No, I want to start over clean.
For now, Kretate is at 29.21 euros, so he's slightly ahead of Agno, who's at 27.84 euros. But just as he was about to sell his wheat...
What? Oh.
What?
He tried to ambush me while hiding. I never saw him. Plus, I'm rich, a dead cent.
No, but what a scam this is. Fortunately,
he's alive with about 5 euros worth of wheat, but now he's taking big risks, constantly fighting in the middle.
he must not get it back. No, stop shooting. If he shoots you, he gets all the money.
There's only 1 minute left.
Go ahead. If needed, I'll give you my bow to spam him.
It's not from you, actually.
Wait, I don't have any arrows.
Thank you. Encre and Kretate has his bow now. Agno can sell in peace. But the craziest part of this video is about to happen.
What a bastard. What a bastard Inkretate is.
Just killed Agno and stole all his wheat.
Go home, it'll be better.
He broke my bow too. I'm screwed in the end, really.
Thanks to the stolen wheat, Encre and Kretate sells it and moves comfortably into first place with 33.05 euros. What's crazier is that Encre and Kretate planned it all from the beginning. Seriously, he's living in the future.
So that's why, during PvP, I'm going to try to negotiate an alliance. That way I can make a deal with someone else. Like, for example, with the most advanced player, I make a deal with someone else so the two of us can team up against him and eliminate him. And then I make an alliance with, well, the second most advanced player. So, we arranged to use a strategy. Something like that, like, yeah, hey, come on, let's go take out some people. Maybe we take the center. Once we have the center and there are two of us going to get our wheat harvests, one of us covers the other while he's trading his wheat. And then at the very end, I'll kill him, take his wheat, and that'll make a small difference. This time I'll have the wheat in my pocket. Not talking about food.
And that's it, time's up. He can't sell anything else, can't place anything else, it's over. Okay guys, it's over, no. Guys, don't talk to each other anymore, please don't talk to each other anymore. But be careful friends, it's not over yet. Remember at the beginning of this video I told you I was very sadistic. Well, now is when I'm going to finish them off. I'm teleporting all of them here, with a red button in front of them. Before I explain the last dilemma of this video, I'm going to tell them how much money each of them has. Okay guys, well, last little twist in this video, I'm telling you, this is going to be something crazy. Anyway, as for the money, no surprise, it's Pax who's at negative 0.72 euros. Okay, before man, you were giving me money. And it's Encretarte who's in first place with 33.05 euros since he stole the wheat from Agno at the last second. Well, Agno is still not far behind with 27.84 euros, but unfortunately that's not enough. So from the very beginning of the video, I kind of lied to you about who was going to win in the end, because it's not the one with the most wheat who will win. Actually, it's more complicated than that, but there can only be one winner. That's why in 10 minutes, 2 of the 3 players here have to eliminate themselves. If 2 of the 3 players press the red button in front of them, it will automatically make the one who didn't press win, along with the amount of money associated with them. If they don't decide before the 10-minute timer ends, everyone is eliminated and no one wins money. That's crazy.
Whoa.
Okay, so, Agno, I'm sorry for betraying you. I had thought it all through. I was planning to split it in 2, because I wasn't sure about your intentions, but I was 100% sure of mine.
I wanted to share and on principle to have more, but I would have shared it anyway.
You see, well, same for me. The issue now is that 2 people must press.
Exactly, that's the real problem. The PAX will impose its conditions directly.
I want to be in the prize pool.
Pax, I don't think you understand the situation. You see, I'm the one who currently holds 33.05 euros. Yes. To be nice, maybe I'll split it into 3. Yes. But the problem is I don't have your trust. Know that neither of us trusts you.
Yes, I'm well aware.
We're pretty sure, based on your tone, that you don't plan to give it to us.
definitely not.
This debate will be complicated. The Pax wants prize money, but Encretarte doesn't seem willing to give it to them. Except that if he wants to get his money, Agno and the Pax have to press the button, so he's definitely going to put a lot of pressure on Pax.
I want to tell you now, Pax, that this video is very likely going to get a lot of views.
That you are going to...
In front of more than 40,000 people, show your hypocrisy and the way you act. Imagine in 5 years your friends revisit this video and say, what an asshole, he won't pay their winnings even though he's in debt.
I know, it's true, you're right. Well, go ahead, I'll click the button. No, I'm kidding, you're...
The one on welfare in this event, yes.
Yes, with my net worth of minus 0.72 euros.
For the common good, you have to give us that money.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, it's crazy to run into you like this so soon. I trusted you. I told you, well, finally, I gave you my bow that I paid 5 euros for. I could have kept it.
You killed me. I don't think Encretarte's strategy was good. He's siding with Neohado and plans to make him a promise.
I promise you, I swear that I plan to split it in half if it's just us left.
But after all, Encretarte's betrayals, can we really trust him? Remember, only one of the 3 players can leave with their money. So basically, what that means is that if Encretarte says he'll share, it's just words. Well, their discussion keeps going in circles, the clock is ticking, and no one can agree. And that's why, to move things forward, let's be honest.
You know what? Look.
Agno has pressed the button. He is officially eliminated, so he has no chance of getting his 27 euros back. The only solution for him is for Encretarte to share.
Honestly, he played well, so even if he doesn't share, he did everything, so he deserves it.
With this decision, Agno hopes to change Pax's mind and make him press this button.
I take responsibility for the defeat because I was too naive.
But Pax stands by his beliefs and refuses to give up.
I want to say something. Encretarte is the master manipulator in this game. He manipulated us. He brought us all together to take down Roro. He got you to go after me, and then he took you down. He took everyone down. And you're going to tell me that he's the one who's going to win all the prize money.
Either you press and win, or you don't. I won't press because I'm not reckless. He was bound to leave with 0 euros, and so would everyone else.
There are 3 minutes left. Hurry up.
Encretarte suggests splitting his money into 3 equal parts, but as I said, it's just talk for now. We'll see if he follows through. Anyway, Pax doesn't appear interested in the money. He just wants Encretarte to leave this event with nothing, considering all the betrayals and backstabbing he's done. Hurry up.
2 minutes left. I pressed it. Now just 1 word remains.
If you press it, I'll split the money, and you'll win. Pax, we're counting on you. Thousands of people will watch this video. No?
Nope.
No, they're in front of their screens. There are assholes who skip the whole part to see if I'm nice or not, but there are others who stay, who see the countdown. 1 minute 57, 56, 55, and think soon one will press the button and win the money. I promise to share the prize money.
The Pax knows the promise is worthless, so Encreta will only share it with his friend Agnio. That's why he'll make a smart move by revealing his plans for the money.
Because my plan is to give it to a charity. These are people. Sick people that you're going to deprive of money.
Yes, but if you don't press, it's the sick people that you'll deprive of even more money. If you don't press, you give them 0 euros. You put them in debt, you give them minus 72 bucks. There's 1 minute and 10 seconds left. The Pax, we're all counting on you. This community supports you and the sick people will as well.
There are 20 seconds left, please.
Well, come on.
Pax, we're counting on you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. No.
No.
Bravo! Encretarte wins. Encretarte, well, do you really decide to share? And here is the final question. Encretarte leaves with 33.05 euros. But will he really keep his promise to split it 3 ways? I have
been through a game. It allowed me to gain the trust of some people. I made it possible for Agnio and myself along the way to win this amount. We had both planned to split it, 15 and a bit each. You get it, and you added yourself in. You kept throwing a wrench in our plans all this time. You purposely surrounded it with obsidian and did everything at the end to make us lose.
Me, like everyone else at the beginning, I was stressed. I didn't really know what to do. So I followed you in the assassination of Roro. So after that, I found myself all alone, and you formed an alliance. But after that, I realized that Agno was nicer than Encretarte, and I thought, anyway, I was under pressure, and I had nothing else to do but to put obstacles in your way.
It's up to me to make this choice. I need money to grow my channel. I need a lot of money, actually, and it will always be useful to me. That's why I choose to split it into 3.
And there you go, they all leave with 11.1 euros each. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe so you might be able to take part in this kind of video. This was Fly Unix, and I'll see you next time.